welcome to the complete walkthrough tutorial of our ultimate gift planner. And so without further ado, let's start. So yung pinaka-general rule ng template na to is lahat ng naka-yellow cells, doon ka lang pwedeng mag-type. Okay? The rest na hindi naka-yellow, hindi po tayo pwedeng mag-type doon, hindi rin tayo pwedeng mag-delete or hindi rin natin siya pwedeng i-edit yung mga formulas kasi kapag nangyari po yun, pwede pong masira yung functionalities ng template natin. Okay, so to be safe, keep in mind na you just need to type in the yellow cells. Okay, so let's start with the set your budget tab. So itong set your budget tab, you just need to put yung categories ng mga pagbibigyan mo ng regalo. So for example, you have your family, pwede ring friends, workmates. Yan. Tapos sa right side naman, dito mo ilalagay yung budget mo for that specific category. So for example, for family, ang budget mo is 7,000. For friends, budget mo is 5,000. Workmates, maybe 2,000. Yan. So, take note na categories po ito ha. So, hindi siya yung individual persons. Categories po siya. And nakalimit lang siya into 9 categories. Hindi po tayo pwedeng magdagdag, hindi po tayo pwedeng mag-insert ng rows kasi pag ginawa po natin yon, pwede pong masira yung template. Okay, so just use the cells, existing cells. And then kung mapapansin nyo, merong color sa left side. So, ibig sabihin naka-color code po yan kung ano man pong ilagay nyo dito sa categories. So, for example, sa family, magiging green yung color coding niya. Friends, yellow. Workmates is light blue. So, makikita nyo siya dito sa dashboard. Ayan, family green, friends yellow, workmates light blue. Okay? So, more on the gift dashboard later. Babalikan po natin yan in a while. So, dito po muna tayo. Okay? So, once that's done, you can move forward sa gift planner and tracker tab. So, again, nakikita nyo yung mga yellow cells. Diyan lang po tayo pwedeng mag-type. Okay? So, let's have an example. So, for example, dito, let's see, Mark. And then, the category is si Mark ay, let's say, family. Okay. And then, yung plano mong iregalo sa kanya ay, let's say, phone case. And then, pwede ka maglagay ng gift image dito. So, you can just get it from kung saan mo siya bibilin. So, for example, pwedeng ito. And then, just save image as. Then, go back. Dito sa cell na to. Click insert. And then, insert image in cell. And then, you upload yung image. It's this one. And then, automatic na siyang lalabas dito sa cell na to. Okay? And then, shop or store link to purchase. So, for example, Shopee. Tapos, if you want to link it, ililink mo yung Shopee store or yung product link, you just need to click this one, insert link, and i-paste mo lang dito yung link to that product and then click apply. Okay? So, for example, ito na lang kunwari. Yan. So, magiging link na siya. And then, the price, kunwari, it's 1,000. And then, the status is pwedeng wishlist, pwedeng to buy, okay, pwedeng bought, ibig sabihin nabili mo na, wrapped, nabalot mo na, or delivered, or nabigay mo na. Okay, so for example, nabili mo na, gift delivery method, pili ka lang dito, in-person shipping or digital. Delivery address, just type the address here. And then tracking number if meron. If wala, pwedeng skip. And then notes if you ever have notes here. Okay, so that's how it works. Now, let's, dito naman sa taas, you can see yung budget overview. So, you have here for your family, friends, workmates, and then yung total budget. nakalagay yan dyan. And total spent so far. Okay, so for family, ang nagastos mo na is 1,000. As you can see here, kay Mark, 1,000. And nakalagay dito is within budget. Ibig sabihin, pasok pa sa budget na 7,000, hindi ka pa lumalagpas. Okay, pero for example, 8,000, kunwari, for the sake of having an example, as you can see, nag-over budget na siya. Okay, kasi 7,000 lang yung budget mo, pero 8,000 na yung nagastos mo. So, mag-a-alert siya na, oops, nag-over budget ka na. Okay? And then, for example, nakalagay pa lang is, and to buy. Pag wishlist pa lang, hindi siya lalabas dito. Kasi wishlist pa lang naman siya. Ibig sabihin, hindi mo pa siya nagagastos, wala ka pa nagagastos. Pero kapag nakatubay na siya, mag-reflect na siya dyan. To buy, bought, mag-reflect na rin. Wrapped, mag-reflect din yan. Delivered, mag-reflect din yan. Yung wishlist lang yung hindi pa lalabas kasi wishlist pa lang naman. Okay, so that's how this budget overview works here. Next is you have your card planner and tracker. Kung ikaw yung tipo na gustong mag-send ng cards to people or to your relatives abroad or kahit hindi abroad, kahit to your loved ones here in the Philippines, for example, you can track it here. So for example, let's say kay Lola, category is family, card delivery method, for example, nasa ibang bansa siya, so shipping. And then, for example, Canada, lagay mo lang dyan. And then, paid postage, just put the necessary info here. Pero kung wala naman, pwede mo na siyang i-skip. Ngayon, i-click po kung applicable. So, for example, nasulat mo na yung card, then just tick this box. Tapos, kung naipadala mo na, for example, just tick this box. And then, notes if you have any. Okay? So, let's have another one. Let's say kay tita, family. So, as you can see, kapag choose ko yung category, automatic na lumalabas yung color code niya dito. So, family is green, diba? So, kaya green yung nagre-reflect dito. Shipping, this kunwari, Singapore. And then, kunwari, nasulat mo na, tapos kunwari, napadala mo na. Okay? So, that's how it works. Now, next naman is the gift dashboard. Dito, wala kang itatype. Everything here is automated. Automatic siyang lalabas. Depende sa kung ano yung mga nilagay mo sa gift planner and tracker and cards planner and tracker. Okay? So, isa-isahin natin. So, we have here that the year. Okay? You can actually change this one. So, hindi siya naka-yellow, pero you can change it. Siguro i-yellow ko na lang din dun sa main file. Yan, you can change it. So, for example, 2026 ngayon. Just change it to 2026. And then, you have an automated countdown here. So, 332 days until Christmas. So, automatic din yan. And then, you have here the progress bar. Kung ilang percent na yung nabibili mo or na-accomplish mong regalo. Okay? And then, budget left. Kung ilan na lang yung budget na natitira. Okay? And then, for the progress bar pala dito, naka 0% pa siya kasi wala ka pang nabibili. Okay? So, remember sa family, if you go back sa gift planner and tracker, ang status na naka-wishlist. Pero kapag, let's say, bought, okay, balik tayo dito. Hindi pala bought. Delivered. So, 100% na. Okay, kasi you already had, kumbaga, nabigay mo na. Pag ang status ay delivered, ibig sabihin nabigay mo na, so na-accomplish mo na siya. Okay, so let's go back. Maglagay pa tayo ng isa. Friend naman, for example. Family ulit. Let's say Lily. Family. Let's say a bag. Skip na muna natin to. Pero you guys get naman kung paano siya ilalagay. Pinakita ko na kanina. And then, for example, Zara. and then the price is, let's say, 4,000. And then, for example, lang status ay wish list. Gift delivery method in person. Let's say, Marikina City. Yan. So, pag pumunta tayo dito sa gift dashboard, magiging 50% na lang yung progress kasi yung kay Mark, na-deliver mo na, pero yung isa, yung kay Lily, naka-wishlist pa lang siya. Okay, pero kapag halimbawa, you change the status to delivered, then, mako-complete na rin siya. So, 100% na. Okay, and then, makita mo dito yung budget left. Overall budget left, 2,000. Total gifts planned is 2. Yung status, ongoing, delivered. Okay, dalawa na yung na-delivered. Tapos, automatic na may lalabas na message dito na, congratulations, you have delivered all the gifts for this year. See you next Christmas. And then, makita mo dito kung saang categories ka nag-over budget. And then, makikita mo rin dito yung most expensive gift on the list. Automatic din siyang lalabas. So, most expensive gift na nasa list natin so far ay na kay Mark, valued at 8,000. If may phone case man, 8,000. Pero that's just an example. And then, largest gift category, mag-reflect din siya dito automatically. In this case, it's family. And then, average spent per gift is 6,000 pesos per gift. Okay, so automatic din yan. And here, in this chart, you can see the budget spent to the planned versus the planned. So, yung spent mo is itong blue. And then, yung budget mo is yung yellow. So, for family, madaling makikita na nag-over budget ka talaga kasi mas mataas yung nagastos mo compared dun sa budget mo. Okay, so it's an easy way to see kung nag-over budget ka na visually. Okay? Now, dito naman sa baba, you have here yung summary. So, family, total spent 12,000. Automatic na nakalagay, oops, nag-over budget ka na by 5,000. Sumobra ka ng 5,000 pesos. And then, nakalagay dito kung ilan yung wishlist, ilan yung to buy, ilan yung nabili mo na, ilan yung nabalot, and ilan na yung nabigay mo. So, automatic din siyang maglalagay dito. And this applies to all the categories that you have. Okay? Now, dito naman, meron tayong search filters dito. So, for example, phone case, yan, lalabas dito yung image na nilagay mo dito. So, kung halimbawa gusto mo lang makita yung details ng isang gift, yan, pwede mo siyang hanapin dito. So, makikita mo kung saang category siya, sino yung recipient, yung price, delivery, and yung status. Dito naman sa kanan, if you wanna search for a person na pagbibigyan mo ng regalo, so, for example, si Mark, tapos makakakita ka ng parang data dito. So, nakalagay dito, Mark's gifts represent 67% of the category budget spent. So, and then, makikita mo dito yung status and yung price din. Okay? And then, you have here the holiday card tracker. So, walang nakalagay dito kasi chinek mo both written and shipped. Ibig sabihin, na-accomplish na. Kaya, walang nagre-reflect dito sa card tracker. Pero, for example, i-untick ulit natin. Okay, tapos balik tayo dito. Kung makikita mo, cards to write, Lola and Tita. Okay, so, and then, pag shipped na, let's say, nasulat mo na, okay, nasulat mo na siya, mag-update na siya to cards ready to ship. Okay, kasi na-check mo na yung written, ibig sabihin nasulat mo na, so ready na sila to ship. Okay, now kapag na-ship mo na sila, okay, mawawala na sila dito sa ready to ship kasi na-ship mo na sila. Okay, so that's the gift dashboard. Now, let's go to the shopping status board. Ito naman, very useful kapag gusto mong makita yung status ng shopping mo. So you can filter it into these options. So for example, you want to filter by recipient name. And for example, gusto mo makita yung shopping status mo for Mark. So makikita mo dito na okay, delivered na siya, and magpa-pop up din dito yung price. Okay? You can also filter by category. So for example, gusto mo makita yung shopping status mo for your family. So, makikita mo dito na meron isang wish list and you have here isang delivered na. Okay? Kung mapapansin mo, hindi nag-reflect lahat ng categories kasi yung magre-reflect lang dito na categories is kung ano yung in-enter mo dito sa gift planner. So far kasi ang na-enter pa lang natin dito ay mga family members. So, kaya family lang yung nag-show up dito sa filter. Okay, so it depends kung ano na yung meron sa gift planner and tracker tab mo. Okay, you can also filter by delivery method. So, in person, nakalagay dito, in person lang yung lumalabas kasi so far, in person lang yung nakalagay sa gift planner and tracker tab natin. You can also filter by gift status. So, ito lang yung nakalagay kasi sa gift planner and tracker so far. So, kung gusto mong makita kung alin na yung mga na-deliver, yan. Kung gusto mo na makita kung ano yung mga nasa wishlist pa, makikita mo rin siya dito. Okay, so that's about it for our ultimate gift planner. If you guys have any questions, feel free to message us. We'd be happy to help you out. Thank you so much.